Welcome back to Disco Elysium. You know, this is the same day I recorded the first one. I really enjoy this game. I couldn't put it down. This is only a few hours after I recorded the first part to this. There's something on the table. Huh. Ooh, I'll take that. Huh. Oh, the sea makes me dizzy. Huh.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Huh.
Like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Alright. Huh. Calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
I'm busy right now with my... Let's talk to the pretty old lady. But before we do that, let me look around. Make sure I'm not missing anything. This week's edition of newspaper. Tropel Le Mode. Hello.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer? I'm a military personnel. Turn your bloated face away from her and her beauty. Just keep on walking.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Okay. Wait, I know. I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Then why did you call me
Because you're a
officer?
police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. Are you sure? You're shitting me. Goddamn right. I'm a police officer.
Okay, cool. I won't.
Man. I'm like the weird uncle who's like, yeah.
She means it.
I'm the
She
weird
wouldn't
old
defy
man.
authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
Okay.
It's disco dancing. She breathes in a silvery smoke. How did you know I'm a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what
I
is
couldn't
this?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
That's me. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Try. You know what? I'm going for it.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
I'm a death's door, bloated, goner, and still sigh. Does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
I don't know what you just said, but
She
yeah.
puts out her cigarette.
Wait, don't leave me.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Uh-oh.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
No. Come back. I'm so alone. Please don't leave me. Looks like she left a nice long stub of ashtray. It's still smoking.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Okay. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion.
The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care. Still no answer.
All right. Maybe
The
if I
door
try
is
again.
closed.
Gosh, I'm a loser, aren't I, huh? Oof. This guy's having some issues, problems. Summer door closed for the winter. Karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where the lyrics would be. Speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is modest. It is normal size. My soul is punny. My soul is cubic content is obscured by the hangover. My
Utterly.
soul is immense.
And it needs to be heard.
Yes.
Through a PA system.
Yes.
By other people.
This goes well with the theory I'm developing. That I'm a down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should
You have
I
not
say?
yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. Though they'll really get a gauge on my soul with that. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy. Get the people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay. You need to find significant track tape, then play it on the boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Alright. Profound. Water cooler, large bottle. Prefer electric juicer, comes in the kitchen. Someone is working. Something profound.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Hello.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies
Yeah.
among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Aw, dang, man.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Oh, I knew that.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. A competent worker. Looks like the bird was... This is the Great Skua. The seabird is... Something about it makes you feel bitter. The man plucks at the seabird, frowning. A competent worker. Looks like the bird... This is the Great... Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the...
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager. Mm-hmm. Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So, not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
Yeah.
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my god, I did all that? I guess I didn't do any of those things. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all this time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Woman wrote yesterday, man's handwriting. How can you tell the difference? We're not that smart. You know that, right, man? Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Huh.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Oh, so he's that guy. He's my homie. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Ah.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Yeah. Come on.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath.
Yeah.
You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It's not yet.
Okay then.
He proceeds. That information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You take me for someone else? Yeah.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I am aware I am policeman.
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree? So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it down.
Were we supposed to do again? What are we supposed to do again? I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. After
Let's
you,
go.
officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Prefer you found it. I have my badge. I'm a police officer. I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since...
Oh, shoot! Unplugged.
Hello, sweetie.
An old lady.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
I know. I'm pretty.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glasses as she looks up, smiling.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me? I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Yes. Did you fight in the
Dear.
war?
I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty.
Were you mountaineer? Were you tightrope walker? I feel like I was in a war.
Oh my. What happened?
I think I won.
That's how I feel about the accident. I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
She runs her hands over the chrome wheels of her chair. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Let's move on.
No problem.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in a fighting crime, riding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Impressed.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Yeah.
Yes, and it seems to me that you do well to stick close to him. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law, someone you can lean on, and, sweetie, you are looking unsteady.
How dare you insult me!
And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
She looks down. Why 3 heads are better than 2?
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see.
She looks at
I'd
the
slow you
window
down.
wistfully.
Perhaps another time. Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
Sign reads, Mess Hall, reserved for the Union members. Doors open. I have just the song. Alright, boys. I know where there is a tape. Do we get any
The
more
door
line?
is closed.
Yes?
No. No.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything. I can remember a single thing.
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I was thinking something otherworldly might be involved. You know, something supernatural.
I can assure nothing like that will happen. Do you know why not?
Are you sure? I think something is already happening. Why not? Because it's impossible. I know that. Still.
No, something isn't happening. Because it's not part of reality.
He makes a precise hand gesture.
So desperately mundane. You need to funk this case up. There's something the lieutenant isn't seeing. The universe is too irrational, too morally complex. You should convince him.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in any... No. You know what I'm in on? Retro. Great in it. Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
Convince Kim there's a sexy mystery twist in the case. I'll try. Come
What
on.
if you did it?
Yes. Oh. Did what? I can't even remember what the case is. What was it?
Is murder, of course. Murder. It can't be anything else.
Of course!
You did it. And then, horrified by your own actions, you drowned out the memory.
Wait, what? No.
Maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful thing. And you can't even bring yourself to acknowledge it.
Kim, I think maybe be the murderer. I may be the murderer. I killed the man and then tricked myself into forgetting. Keep it to yourself. This is your burden to bear now. What nonsense. Discard idea.
And what has led you to this conclusion?
My chest feels hollow, like I something terrible. I'm a bad person. I believe I could have done anything.
Well, we've yet to find any real evidence pointing to you in this case, or even a possible motive. So let's not add you to the list of suspects just yet.
So you're saying I didn't kill him?
I find that highly unlikely. It's not unusual for detectives to feel complicit in a crime until the perpetrator is apprehended, especially when the investigation is dragging. So let's get back to it, shall we?
I love this. Okay, I've crafted... My guy's the guy that's never gonna admit that he's wrong. He's stubborn and he's stupid. But he has a lot of heart. That's what I'm gonna go for. Tell me about the case again. Nothing, leave. No, what? Not to look at your...
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
This is where the magic happens. I did it my way.
I can see that.
I can see that. He takes a step towards the door. Looks like he'd like to leave now. The atmosphere is oppressive. Where's that tape?
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
What was that tape I found the first time I was in here? Alright, I guess we'll have to leave it. Aww. No, I forgot. Okay, so we're gonna leave this episode off like this. I love this game. I genuinely love this game. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but I love this game. So, see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.